It says one. I am so excited to be here today. This is Miss Janice, the word reader, the storytelling marketress. Um, Today, what we're going to do is we're going to go over one of the best ways to get paid or commissions, meaning learn as you earn. We're already learning, and in the background, we're earning. But this is one of the other ways that I've been telling you about that makes you know that you really can get paid. I mean, for real, like it's free. You don't have to work hard. All you have to do is set it up. And the reason you want to set it up is because they need to know where to send your funds. Okay, and I'm starting everything from scratch. So you don't have to worry about, oh, Miss Janice ain't working it or she's not doing it. Why does she want me to do it, etc. No, that's not how it works. What I'm actually doing is allowing you to see from scratch a system that really does work. All you have to do is be willing to learn it. That's it. Okay, so let me put my glasses on. I mean, I can see, but so what I did is I'm starting here at the Amazon Associates. And right here it says get link. And then it said the native shopping ads, which is new. You can share it on Facebook. You can share it on Twitter. I did the try the foreign bank direct deposit. It would actually have you tried it yet. And no, I all I'm doing right now is showing you a starting point. And the reason I'm showing you the starting point is because when you push F11, it's going to show you Google Chrome. This is Google Chrome. This is the way I search the internet. But with Google Chrome, you put in here, or you put in here the search engine down the bottom. That's what mine is. I'm gonna put it up the top so you can see what I'm talking about, just in case you can't see it. See, I put it up the top. Now I'm gonna see that, and right here it says search engine. Okay, now I'm gonna put it back down the bottom. Okay, and then I'm gonna move this to like right about here, because every now and then it'll make me make it smaller, or make it allow me to make it smaller, and every now and then it won't do that. So what I try to do is I try to just move it out of the way. Okay, so I was telling you all about this right here, which is Walmart. It's an ad generator. Then I was telling you about Amazon, and then you also have an eBay one. And right now, for some reason, I'm not seeing it, so I'm not going to try to find it for you. But I just thank you for trusting me. Okay, so, and what I usually do is if you're on Amazon, you click here and it'll give you a link. This is the link right here, and you are an affiliate or you are marketing or whatever you're doing, and someone else's product. What I do is I don't necessarily do this part right here. I'm showing you if you want to do it. I tutor and I tutor reading, and I want to start a book club, a reading book club. So, in order for me to pass out this, see, this is the long one. That's probably the one that's in here, right here. See, 159, 159. And then if you click here, you can go over and it'll show you all the rest of the stuff. I'm pushing the right arrow, the arrow that says greater than, the one that's going to your right. Okay? Now you see all the XXX's and then the 20, etc. Okay, that's not what you want. You don't want the long one. You want the short one. And the reason you want the short one is so that either you can remember it or you can put it like, let me see if it'll let me do it. And then you, excuse me, and then you can paste it. Not to take them anywhere, but so that they can see it. Okay? And I believe that's an L. I believe it's an L. But what I usually do is I usually copy it because I'm going to transfer what I'm doing right now and I'm going to put it in iSlick. iSlick.com / Ms. Janice. And I keep that one so because that's the easiest one. I could go MZO or MZJ, but I like my name. So so what I usually do is I say to join, click this. And what I'm encouraging you to do is to get the app called Kindle. It's a Kindle app. You can get it on your phone. You can get it on your computer. Right now, I'm at my computer. You can get it on your tablet. Um, I think phone, tablet, computer, and then there's a Kindle. I have a Kindle. I can't think what it's called right now, but it's just Kindle. That's all it is. It just does news, or it doesn't even do games. It's the page paper Kindle, one of the first ones that came out. I'm sorry, that's what it is. Okay, so we'll let you know when something. I don't know what that was for. I'm going to close this because everyone knows that Miss Jan is at the Shift Job Connection Desk International. Gets you brick and mortar jobs, and so if you live in Portland, Oregon, and you want, Miss Jan is, I want a brick and mortar job. I don't want to work online. There are some Portland events going on this week, and one of them is in your area. So if you're in Portland, Oregon, is UPS wants to know about a hiring, wants you to know about a hiring event. So if you want to work for UPS, you know that Christmas is coming up, and I believe that these jobs that they're giving out now are permanent jobs, but they need more help for the Christmas holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday, New Year's, and February is the heart month. Okay, the Valentine's. So those are four great send out packages days that you can work for UPS. And then if you do a good job within this month, and next month, which is January, and in February, you have an opportunity to stay. Okay, so just send me an email, mzjanis50 at gmail.com. Okay, that, or if you want to just send it to the Shift Job Connection phone, text is 971-208-9711. And what you're going to do is you're going to send me your name, your email, or phone number. Well, I'll have your phone number. So you can send me your name, and I'll have your phone number, or send me your name and an email. And then I can just send you the link either to the application. But these right here, the job case ones, they go kind of quick. I- I'm sorry, they do. They go kind of quick. Like, say for example, the event is happening on Thursday, and they're giving me 4 days notice. So if you don't get this, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm just letting you know what happens. Okay. I just wanted to erase that. And before I did, I wanted to tell you about it. Okay. So you don't have to worry about the shipping part. The main thing that you want to be concerned about is setting it up so that you can become an Amazon associate. Okay. And what they do is they give you your site strip or your links, your personal links. And this is one of my personal links. Okay. And then what you do is you click on the Kindle app. See, it says read with our free app. So you click on this is the book, but you click on the app. And I'm finding out that with the apps on this book, I don't know if it happens on all of them, but on this book right here, He Sat Down, you're going to get $5 off. I have the book itself right here, but I want to do it on the Kindle app because I like doing it the way I'm doing it right now, because I'm also teaching young people how to read. There's some people that our father is asking to like write their family from that's in jail or in the hospital, or they just want to be able to do what I'm asking of them, and they don't know how to read. They're being honest. If you send somebody to help me to read, I promise this time I won't flake out. I'm going to learn how to read. Okay. So I want you to go for it. Young people, I want you to go for it. Just do your best. Okay. So let's scroll down. And you see it changes to a hand. So that means that if you do this, then you'll know how to do it. That's I'm not going to go there because it's going to take me off the page. I don't really want to be taken off the page, but what I really want to do is to go to the app. and I want to see if it's going to allow me to do that. Okay, it's right here. So that means you can see my picture. You can see hide this. I'm going to hide it down here. Okay, and this is the one we were working on. So we're going to click on this one. He sat down. And we're going to see if we can get it to full page. So this is Miss Janice, the word reader, okay? And I want to know, how are you doing today? Let's retype the address. Okay, it's working. It's working. There you go. Yep, it's working. Okay, it said that we weren't online. And it said I'm done with 1% of the book. Let's do F11. Okay, there's full screen. This book is written by Todd Smith, I believe. Yes, Todd Smith. Um, the letters can get bigger. You can, what is this called? I can't think of what it's called. If you're at the library, that will be the ISBN number. I'm just saying. I'm sorry, but that's funny. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can move that. So far, it doesn't seem like I can. So let's see if that takes us back a page. We don't know what that does yet. It says back, but it's not doing anything. This is a new app for my computer. Of course, you know it is because I got the book. So so I put this app on there this morning, early this morning, just so I can do this. And we're going to go a couple of pages because we're going to start reading. Okay, we're going to go to insanity. And let's see what happens. Oh, there it is. Okay, if you want the letters bigger or different font, let's see all the different ones they got. Dyslexic, huh? Oh, anyway, I like the bold, and let's make it a little bigger, just in case. And I like justified. I like the small space in between. I like okay. I like the brightness. Let's see about this one. It's as bright as it can get. What do you think? Let's do white for right now. Nah, let's do black. Nah, let's do this one. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay. Now, what I usually do when I'm teaching people how to read, I'm not teaching you how to read, but if you are the type of person that likes to tutor, what you can do is to play a game. And one of the best games you can play is ABCs. And you find the sounds of the letters of the alphabet. That's one of the ones I like to play. It doesn't matter what book you're reading. I do encyclopedias, especially if the children are really little. I ask them, "Have you ever read this book before?" They'll be like, "No." I'm like, "Are you sure?" "No, I didn't read it before," like that. And they could be about 7, 8, and and I'll find a word that I know that they know, like you or the. The is the best word to find. And you just open up the book, just flip the book open, this humongous book. You sure is it heavy? You ask them all these different types of questions, and they're like, "Yes, ma'am, it's heavy," or they'll say, "Uh-huh," and I'll say yes, ma'am, and they'll say yes, ma'am, to get them practicing of manners and all that other kind of good stuff. So and then I usually have before them the alphabets, and then we do the alphabet song, could good, as I'm going over the alphabets, pointing out the alphabets, etc. Okay, so but what we're going to do right now, because I'm not tutoring, I just wanted to show you one of the ways that I get youth, young people to read. is we play this game, and it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, out of the 7 lines, 7 sentences, but I call them lines. Out of the 7 lines, let's see who's the first one that can find an A, and the A will look like this, and then you have to write it like this, and then they'll look for the first letter of a word, like one. I just found one like that. And then after that first person, raise their hand, oh, and I go over and look and see that they get it. All right, high five, and um, everybody give Miss Janice a hand for being the first one to found a letter. No, not really letters. They're sounds. Okay, let's see if you can find the B sound. First letter of the word. First letter of a word. First letter of a word. So everybody's looking for the B sound. Oh, I found the bull and it hit. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, so I found it. I found it. And then you count. What sentence is it in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sentence. How many words over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 word over. And what is that next to it? It's another book, like that. Anyway, so that's so we go over the sounds first. We go over them across the board. Abba, kusa, da, dif, like that. G, h, I, j, k, l, m, n, a, p, k, r, s, t, like that. We go over all of the sounds with the alphabet sound song, and then because it's a repeat song, ab, k, d, ab, k, d, f, g, f, g, h, I, j, k, h, I, j, k, like that. And then we just have fun until, of course, I get tired because they don't get tired of playing the game. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that to let you know that there are so many fun ways to do reading with Miss Janice, math with Miss Janice, and one of the best ways that I teach math is money. And once you say the word money, am I gonna get money? No, you don't get no money, but they don't know that yet. Okay, all right. So let's see if we can find that box again and make this the letters smaller. Because I don't like it when this is I thought it was the same sentence. But one of the other things I like teaching is paragraphs, sentence, and what these symbols, paragraph, sentence, and symbols, especially when it comes to math. Okay, so we're going to begin, and then after we begin this just a little bit, because I just want to do an introductory. We're not doing a long uh, session today. Hey, what just happened? No. Okay. I just need to see how this works when it's big. Okay, the down arrow works good. The up arrow works good. Oops. Let's see what the left, the right. Oh, the right arrow can also turn the pages. Okay, let me close Miss Janice out. And you can still see down here that you can still read. So we're gonna do. This is supposed to be hidden anyway. We're gonna see if it'll hide while it's up here. Okay, it says. Okay, no, chapter number 1 says insanity. God wouldn't have recruited us to serve in his army if there wasn't a war to win, by Wayne Hillsden. Have you ever walked away from someone you just met and thought to yourself, that person is a little crazy? You know, the guy people describe as not the sharpest knife in the drawer, 3 French fries short of a happy meal, or his antenna doesn't pick up all the channels. Honestly, I am a little concerned you may feel that way about me after reading the next few statements. But by the end of the chapter, I hope you change your mind and realize that my elevator does go all the way up to the top, and there is no reason to ship me off to the minstrel funny farm. ministerial funny form. I want to introduce you to an epic universal struggle that most Christians have difficulty understanding. It's a problematic dichotomy, to say the least. Here it is. On the one hand, we are completely dependent and rely on God for our very existence, life, sustenance, our everything. Now, right here, you'll see the word highlight. Can you see that? Let me see if I can pull it down. Whoa, that's not it. Oh, did it again. Turn it back here, flip down here. And you can kind of see it, but and it has an 11 next to it. And then it says add a note. And then let's see, it says I'll put that like that. Okay. It says life, sustenance, our everything. Consequently, what makes this so interesting and compelling is that God is reliant and dependent upon man, you and me. Honestly, in all my years of living on earth, not once have I heard a preacher say from the pulpit that God needs man. Well, I can't say that. I can't, because I tell people that all the time, that our Father needs us to walk like Him, to talk like Him, to live like Him, so that when we glorify Him with our lifestyle, people look at us and are compelled to ask, how come you're so happy? Or how come you, and then they tell us how, ask the question that they want to ask. Okay, so I can't say that. I'm reading it, but I can't really say that. I completely understand this belief is more than a little controversial. Some would even say it is borderline blasphemous. But the concept that God needs man, as difficult as it is to embrace, is scripturally sound. Of course it is. Because remember the little one that had the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes? He also needs children. So, anyway, it says, now, for you to completely understand the idea that God needs you, I feel is necessary for me to start with a healthy biblical perspective of the splendor and greatness of God. Here it goes. Our Bible teaches us that God is the absolute embodiment of perfection and beauty. Our great King is omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipresent. He is in the past, the present, and future simultaneously. Amazingly, God transcends all time and space, and He is now present at all points because everything has its existence in Him. If you were to open up your Bible and look at Colossians 1 and 17, that's what we're going to do right now. And usually, if I'm on my tablet, if I click this, hold on, let's see. Let's see if this works. And if it does, what I'm going to do, hey, He is before all things, and in Him all things hold together. Look at this. All right, I got my points too. And I like Bible Gateway. It says I'm still sharing, so let me see if I can bring my camera up. Okay, Colossians 1:17. And He is before all things, and by Him all things consist. Okay, and He Himself existed and is before all things, and in him all things hold together. He is the controlling, cohesive force of the universe, and he himself existed before all things, and in him all things consist, cohere, and are held together. That's pretty good. Okay, now the way that I get back to that is go here, and then voila, we're back. We're back. Let's go back to where we were. I keep forgetting that if I click on it, it's going to do that. It says God is completely self existent, he had no creator. He has always existed. He is entirely self sufficient. Furthermore, he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants to do it. So that means that I missed something. He has no constraints. No force on or below the earth can match him, stop him, or control him. No one can duplicate his strength, and his fierce power no mere mortal can contain. Let me continue. God has no equal, not even close. The forces of nature obey his every order. Every creature fears him. The demons of hell shudder at the mere whisper of his name. The mountains melt like wax in his presence. The earth shakes as he approaches. Angels bow before him. Sickness leaves at his word. Death retreats at his rebuke. Waters divide at his command. There is more. The elders referenced in the book of Revelation worship him. 24 hours a day, 100 million angels make up the heavenly choir that continually sing his praises. Nothing can match the beauty and majesty of God. He sits on a throne in a realm beyond all earthly thrones, in a kingdom with no boundaries. If his throne is beyond imagining, his glory is even more so. With unparalleled wisdom, he is faultless in mercy, limitless in love. His compassion has no end. Mm. I'm talking about our God. Our in our finite language and words are inadequate to describe and define him. He has zero flaws. Hey, his holiness is not just an attribute. Holiness is who he is. He has no contemporary. He is in a league by himself. He is entirely superior to all. This is God. This is our God. Now, the puzzling part and the statements that could cause you to call me flaky and give you a reason to think I am insane. Our God, Jehovah, the King of Kings, the Creator, all sufficient one, with all strength and might at his disposal, needs us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I know what you're thinking. How can you make such a proclamation? God doesn't need anyone. The detailed description above proves he is all powerful and all sufficient. Here is the sobering answer and the fabric of this book. History reveals, and the Bible supports, from Genesis to Revelation to even now, God has chosen to place himself in a position to partner with humans for his redemptive purposes. Therefore, he needs us. Now, let me explain. As I'm reading right now, I am actually seeing God say he's going to save his people that are in Egypt. And then what does he do? He goes to get Moses. Okay, let me explain. The scripture revealed that God decided to authorize and commission us, even as fallen humanity, with the task of sharing his soul saving message with every person in the world. Matthew 18, 19, 20. Let's see if we can get that one. Why is it not letting me? There you go. Nope. Eh, okay. Hallelujah. Okay. It says again, truly I tell you that if two of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven, for where two or three gather in my name, there am I with them. Okay. This is the New Living Translation. I also tell you this: if two of you agree here on earth concerning anything you ask, my Father in heaven will do it for you. For where two or three gather together as my followers, I am there among them. One more time, the Amplified. Again, I say to you that if two believers on earth agree, that is, are of one mind in harmony, about anything they ask within the will of God, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven. For where two or three are gathered in my name, meeting together as my followers, I am there among them. And this one right here, when I was reading this one, within the will of God, I'm thinking about his Bible, his word. This word of God speaks of the will of God. What? Hallelujah. Hey Jay, did you see what just happened? Huh? Did you see what just happened? Come on, Jade. I'm sorry, I didn't know that you could get up there. Jade, sometimes you make a lot of sense. Hey, you go. I know you get some water.